Here we go. We should be live. We should indeed be live. Perfect. I'm gonna pull this up real quick though, so we have full control from my dashboard. And there we are. We now have established supreme control. Outstanding. All right. Perfect. Good, good, good. All right. To Noveria. Starting a little bit later today. We had a pretty late night taking care of some things, so we ended up starting
Approach
a bit
control,
late
this
today.
is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Perfect. Perfect, perfect. So if memory suits correctly, good morning, Jessica. Good to see you, good to see you. We changed up the layout a little bit on the stream overlay today. We're gonna see just how exactly that looks. Do I take tally for this? Yeah, we're gonna see how it looks. We're gonna see how it looks. Yeah, I think for these first parts we probably take Garrus. That's probably fine.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Equalizing pressures.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Perfect. Yep, see the chat. Chat lasts 30 seconds now and then it goes off screen. Perfect. That way it doesn't stay on the screen for absolutely forever. Nice. Nice. Alright, so we get this in a position and go ahead and pop a save here. To start Noveria. Alright. If memory serves correctly, this planet should go fairly quick.
Something wrong, officer?
You better hope there isn't. This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am. We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Yeah, that's gonna be a no from me, dog.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock! We are authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons.
You either count of 3 until you're dead, then.
2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down!
She really
We
thought she
confirmed
was
their
gonna win that
identity.
gunfire.
Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs. Behave yourself.
Oh, man. Another planet inhabited by complete cunts. I love it.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
See. I need to adjust this because my camera here is covering Part of this. All right, we're going to. Let's see. Oh, hold on, not that one. I want. Let's see, what's this? So this, there we go. Our donation, it's not working yet anyway because PayPal is being awkward. So we're gonna remove that so I take up a little bit less space here. That way we're not flipping through that little section right there of dialogue. There. That'll be better for now. Perfect.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch.
Like how people try to defend being a complete dick by saying they're just doing their job.
She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Venezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Literally a council specter. It's ridiculous.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
I mean, I don't really need to ask about why there's so many guards. We know why
Understood.
there's guards.
Can we go in now?
Whole thing's unlocked out because it's a research
If you
facility.
need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, we don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're a part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
No worries, Blue. That means a great deal to us, too. Haha.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site
Port
for independent
Hanshan.
scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Doesn't seem particularly friendly around here. Just saying. Merchant Uphold.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I'm supposed to uphold the law, not break it.
This one understands. The offer shall remain open. It truly needs the help.
Could I buy something now?
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Let's view standard items first here. Titan 4, what am I wearing? I'm wearing Colossus. Oh yeah, which is far superior to Titan 4. Wearing Colossus, what is that, 8? See, for Liara, it would not be an upgrade either. Oh, another unique license. We'll get that. We'll get the Medigel upgrade, why not? Yeah, these are not particularly crazy. Sell. I don't know if there's anything even listed in junk.
Has the other reconsidered this one's plea for aid?
No, I just want to look at the other inventories. I'm not sure why
Maybe
they
later.
can't just throw it all in
Right
the
now,
same
I need
inventory.
supplies.
Yeah,
Of course.
that is not inaccurate.
This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Let's view his non-human armors. Alright, let's compare these. Garrus. Okay, so this one, the Predator MX, is definitely an upgrade. Not by a ton. Well, the shields go up by about 100. It's a little bit of an upgrade. About the silverback, no, not as much. Shields go down on this one. Damage protection goes up, but this is light. So the Predator MX is a bit of an upgrade. Still doesn't seem like a major upgrade, though. Like it's a little bit of an upgrade, but 641,000. I mean, we definitely have plenty of money. We got over 6 mil. Close to 7 mil now. I don't know if that's enough of an upgrade to really worry about it, to be fair, though.
Has the other reconsidered this one's plea for aid?
No.
Maybe later. Right now, I need supplies.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Yeah. Let me see the upgrades. We have Inferno rounds 9. It's better than the ones we have. Snowblind rounds. No. No. I mean, that sounds like quite a lot of damage. Another 18 damage a second. I think the one we have right now that we don't have equipped is 15 damage a second. Alright, let's try it. Screw it. We'll try some Inferno bullets. So right now I got Shredder rounds, which is giving us 40% more damage versus Organics is the thing. Which just seems like it's just objectively better. Does give them an accuracy penalty as well, though. We'll try it. Try it, I guess. This was the combat scanner for level 7 detection. Matters that much, though. Let's try the weapon stability and see if that does anything for us, really. We have any sledgehammer rounds. It's giving us weapons force and toxic damage. Let's do shredder rounds. Let's see, let's do... I like the idea of even more force in this sniper rifle. sure. Rail extension, yeah. Interesting. We're gonna go with high explosive grenades though. Losses, we've got 60% physics threshold, 40% smash damage. We do have 18% damage protection we could do. I'm going to do kinetic exoskeleton though. And we get another 120 shield, which is a lot. With that exoskeleton. With a combat skeleton, which is more smash damage, hardening, and physics threshold. Oh, see, we could combine that. We could actually combine that with that'll give us a lot more physics threshold, yes. That gives us another 110% physics threshold. Wonder if that'll stop us from actually getting knocked over from biotic abilities. Haven't exactly tested that before, but I wonder if that would work. Let's see, you've got 16% cooldown reduction. That's probably super important. I don't think I have any more of those. Let's see, do we just go with shields and shield recovery? I think just beefier shields honestly might be the answer here. Kinetic exoskeleton and this modulator is probably the answer for you. Not tungsten on this planet. I think you're definitely going to be looking at shredder rounds, and he's got the rail extensions as well, which is good. He doesn't use shotguns, he uses this. Rail extensions, okay. That'll work. Yep, we need to get to peak 15. Attack administrator. Alright. Alrighty. Perfect. Hotel. There's the garage. Huh? So there's nothing else here. I thought there was more downstairs area. Yeah, he's in here, isn't he? I believe he is. Oh no, this is her office.
How can I help you?
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
So yes.
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
I'd like to speak to Analeas.
One moment, please. Mr. Analeas?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in. You will excuse me if I don't stay. I have no time to entertain spaceborne vagabonds.
Whoa!
I'm here as a Spectre, not a human. Keep that in mind.
Believe me, that is foremost in my mind. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
I'm conducting an investigation. It's a matter of galactic security.
Yes, isn't everything? I will not allow you to harass our clients. This world is private property.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here.
Yeah, we're a space bond, or a space.
She arrived a few days ago,
vagabond,
accompanied by a
apparently.
personal escort and some cargo. She's up at peak 15.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't help us, I'm sure someone else here will.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
That's not a lot of credits, really.
Opold wants me to smuggle a package through security.
I need more than your word to act on that. Bring me whatever he's smuggling, and I'll act accordingly.
Not so fast. In exchange, I want garage access.
You are shrewd to use this as leverage. If it is a serious infraction, I will give you a pass.
I'll look into it and get back to you.
I appreciate your report.
I'm leaving.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Heck.
Mr. Analeas isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
All right. What would you do?
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Analeas.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
So there's another guy we can talk to. But we can agree to smuggle for this guy and then bring it to this guy instead. We'll make a save first, because I have never, or at least I don't remember ever trying to do it this way.
Has the other reconsidered this one's plea for aid?
Tell me about the job again.
This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it.
I'll think about it and get back to you.
This one humbly begs the other to consider its request.
Come on.
Has the other reconsidered this one?
All right, I'll help.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Annaleus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
I'm just browsing right now.
This one awaits your return.
Alright, let's see how this little quest goes here. If it gives us renegade points for some reason, then we'll have to reload and not do it this way. So we need all the Paragon points. Pardon me, good gravy trains. Oh, well, here's the package. Man, these elevators take forever. It's just as annoying as real life elevators. When I was in nursing school, I had to use an elevator to get to my my dorm room. And it would legit take about 5 minutes for it to go up to my floor. It was ridiculous.
I presume you are here to present me with Opold's package?
Yes, I have it with me.
I am no weapons expert, but it seems to me that this is a rather advanced device. Certainly contraband. It would have been unfortunate if this had reached its buyer.
How thankful are you?
I am willing to give you 200 credits and a pass to leave Hanshan. Not without an understanding between us, of course. You can only go to Peak 15 to speak to Lady Benezia. If you cause trouble or if the staff asks you to leave, you will be thrown off-world.
You know, that's a dangerous weapon. It shouldn't be left unsecured. I should impound it.
Of course. That makes perfect sense. I wouldn't know what to do with it anyway. It would be best if you kept it. If there is nothing else, I would like to go back to work.
I'm leaving.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
What upgrade did we get? Snowblind rounds. He was literally selling snowblind rounds in his inventory, so how is this? How is this significantly different than just letting him bring it in with his other inventory? That's kind of silly. I was expecting a more unique item. Cool, cool. That seems like a easy way to deal with that. Alright, so we could take this elevator here then and go talk to this other individual. Guess she's like a secretary for Annaleus. I forget her name. Oh, before I forget, I wanted to see if I could adjust audio a bit. Yeah, I wanted to turn sound effects down a bit because the gunfire seemed like it was a bit loud last time, so we'll turn that down to 60.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time. The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity.
Wow,
or so
you
Vargas
call me
will
a
think.
Dullstone?
He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
You think this uniform's just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
What they might be doing somewhere else doesn't
well, I turned down the
justify my
sound of
acting
weapons
against them
fire,
here.
so we won't really
Very
know
well,
for
Spectre.
sure until
I'll be on my way.
We won't know for sure until we actually shoot something. Okay, we got plus 8 Aragon points from that.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes.
The first person that's been
It's not every
first
day a
person that's been
matriarch
polite
arrives
to
with
us
a
so
guard
far as this
detail of
guy.
Commandos.
Armed commandos were allowed on Noveria?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Of course, one can't confiscate biotic powers.
Fair.
Saren, and by extension, Venezia, is an important person. By that I mean an investor who might sell stock, if denied.
Also fair.
Do you know why Benezia's here?
She claimed to be Saren's assistant, here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant Peak 15.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions. I should write a book about it while I have the time to spare.
Really? Is that
Did you see an
all we can
Asari
talk to him
matriarch
about?
recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a
Is it so unusual to see a matriarch?
They rarely venture beyond Asari space. To see such an esteemed figure is surprising. Lady Benezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstriped suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees, so to speak.
Tongues wagging.
Young males have an unhealthy obsession with my species.
Young males have an obsession with my species, an unhealthy obsession.
I should let you go.
Let me go. Do humans consider conversation a form of imprisonment? That would explain why so few are willing to sit and talk.
So he should have had a quest for us to talk to him. But I suppose since I already got access to the garage, that quest is now locked? Is that how that works?
Can I help you?
Interesting.
What sort of offer did they make you?
Good.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink.
I should let you go.
Interesting.
If you wish, I will continue to
Yeah, so I
enjoy the
guess we're
bar.
just locked out of that quest then. Interesting. We are going to load. I think it was this one. Yeah, we're gonna go talk to him now instead of doing it that other way. Because I want to say we actually get significantly more. I mean, there's an actual like whole side quest talking to this guy instead. It's not like that upgrade. Like that other method was much faster to get access to the garage than, if I remember correctly, how this side quest goes. It's faster, but I want to say we get Paragon points for this side quest, which is much more important.
Excuse me, I need the male human at
Whatever
the
you
hotel.
need done, ask
My
someone.
mistake, obviously. Have you changed
Whatever
your
you
mind?
need done, ask someone
Oh
else.
my god,
mistake,
no.
obviously.
Push spacebar too quick.
Have you changed your mind? Would you speak to Vargas for me?
I don't know anything about
I
biotics.
represent
What
the
is your
ARC.
city's
Much of
interest?
BH's work relates to biotics. We want to assess any potential risk. You will present yourself. Your real. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses.
You think this
Do you
uniform?
think that binary helix obeys all the law?
What they might be doing some.
Very well, Spectre. I will be on my way.
Yeah, it's gonna be my Paragon points. Thank you.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keen? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
By rents, you mean bribes for Analeus.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeus's actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analeus's thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Oh, of course. Of course. Make sure I get no blood on your carpet, sir.
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Noveria now.
And Lorda.
Beat it.
Believe that's who that smuggler wants us to take that package to if you decide to go with it. Security control unit, okay. Oops, easy. Oh, look at that. We disabled security. Very nice. Very nice. That should be helpful, huh? Heck exploration can definitely help. Is this the guy?
Spectre, right?
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be a military tech. Except for my eco's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water.
Yeah, that Voss
what can
water.
I do for you today?
That Voss water.
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Hydraulix or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm, security tracks card use.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Well, I need a garage pass. He won't give me that, so...
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Hydraulix is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Hydraulix has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Look out!
Let's use warp.
Cocktail deployed.
Still overheated. Their engineer must have hit me with sabotage. Use overload. Come on. Okay, good. The weapons fire volume seems good. It's not as overpowering as it was yesterday. So yesterday it seemed pretty overpowering. Missing person report. Gareth is looking for information on whereabouts of one of our raiders. He believes his brother's ship may have been attacked by privateers while traveling through the Strenus system. Okay, so that's going to be a side quest we unlocked there, let's say. Oh, okay, I believe upstairs is where we need to go. This man's data. Anything in here? Weapons locker, okay. Oh, we can't go up that? Okay. Definitely looks like stairs. Hit this for overload.
Area secured.
Good. Good evidence from his computer. Very nice, very nice.
I don't
better
think you're
than this
supposed to be
bitch.
in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, Miss...
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Annaleus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need to rip you to pieces.
Why are you using a gun then? I don't need a gun. He uses gun.
I will destroy you!
Doubt that.
Negative contact, Shepard.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Annaleus' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Here? Look. Come on, man. Now let's run over here again. We gotta go up more, don't we? No, we should be... It's right here. Silly. It's right here. Another elevator ride, because why not? We love elevators around here. They're so much fun. Can't beat a good elevator, I always say, eh?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Annaleus' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Annaleus' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
Fair.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Analeus is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
All right. I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Okay.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analeus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analeus' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board is investigating Analeus. They'll be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify.
Oh yeah, 24 Paragon
arrangements you need
points.
with your contact, I will wait here.
So much better. 24 Paragon points to do that quest instead of 0 for running the smuggling stuff into the guy. Yeah, this is definitely the far superior quest to do if we want to get those Paragon points. I mean, how many points does that get us? Look at that. We've almost maxed out our Paragon slider now. I think at the end of Noveria we had what, like just over half? Or I mean, sorry, the end of Theros. So yeah, that is significantly more Paragon points. Huge boost. Almost maxed it out now. Perfection.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
Doesn't this help you? You don't seem particularly happy.
I'm ecstatic, but right now, I just feel like a long day of work is ending. While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Remember, if we meet her again in later Mass Effect titles, I think we do, but I'm not positive. I want to say we end up bumping into her. I think it's a very small interaction, but I want to say we end up meeting her on the Citadel at some point in, I think, 3. So a lot of people end up meeting in Mass Effect 3. Not so much in 2. In 2, there isn't a ton of stuff I feel like that carries over from this game. Pardon me. But for sure in Mass Effect 3, they tried to tie as many things together as they could.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Hydraulix Valley.
Hydraulix Valley? Yeah, I believe there's a Geth fight in the garage here. Yep. Yep. It's a stalker.
Let's see, these are what the matriarch had in the crates.
Oh, hello. previous titles, you could go into this screen where you can select things, but you could turn where you're aiming with them, and you could use that to aim on these guys that are jumping around fast. And shoot a few bullets, and you'd jump, and you'd go here,
Fan out
and
and
you'd
secure the
re-aim.
area. No one gets in or out.
And that's how you would actually deal with those guys. But they've removed that, making those guys a significantly larger problem. All right. Let's go ahead and drive a Mako. Mako, whatever you want to call it. Let's go ahead and make sure we have a save right here as well. Because if anything happens or glitches, we don't want to have to redo anything. Perfect. Well, there's the opening section of the planet done. The rest of this should not take too terribly long. Let's see, I've got 8:45 my time, so I'm guessing we get done with this in about an hour and a half. I think an hour and a half should be plenty of time to get this entire planet done here. That right in the chin. Still didn't get through the shields, though. Ah, yes, a Colossus. Or is that just an armature? Where? Holy cow, you all are shooting from over there? Really long distance. I don't really see people shooting that far away in later titles here.
That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
Yeah, in Mass Effect 2, there's some sections where you need to run some vehicles. But it's like a hovercraft, I think. It's not the Mako. It's some kind of hovercraft. I forget the name for it. And it's not as difficult to traverse around in that game. But there is some vehicle sections as well. It's not quite as obtuse, if I remember correctly, but it's maybe not the most enjoyable section of the game, but Mass Effect 2 is by far, I think, the largest of the games. It's got definitely the most DLC. I think most people consider Mass Effect 2 to be the superior game of the trilogy.
On my way.
I rather prefer Mass Effect 1. I'm a bit of a sucker for the original. Well, hello, Mr. Juggernaut. I bet there's a Krogan. Let's try out our sniper rifle we haven't tried in a while. Try sabotage. What other abilities do we still need to use? We still need overload. I don't know if that one will count because we didn't have any shields, but...
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
Man. This is gonna be a hard one to get through here.
We'll need to get the reactors back online.
It's okay, we can do that.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They're people as much as they want to keep others.
All right. All right, so we're gonna need to think about for the romancing of characters here. In the first game, the only option is either Tali or Caden. we decided we're gonna go, sorry, not Hallie, Liara, okay. And we're gonna go with Liara for that. So, the thing is, the achievements, we need to have a romance done once in each of the 3 games. The question is, do we want to stick with Liara for all 3 games? Or do we want to have a different relationship like in every game? Or even do Liara for the first and then have the same one for the second and third game? Because I'm not sure how we want to run that, honestly. It won't matter for the achievement, so... This shotgun actually is not horrible. Despite not having shotguns trained, we're actually doing fine with it. I don't think we have any points in shotguns.
What was that?
Animals, wind. This place is in bad shape.
It's the Rachni. You know, the extinct ones.
Things.
Rachni.
Xenobiology is not my field. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
It's Rachni. Should I say it again? It's the Rachni, guys. The supposedly extinct Rachni that we've already fought on some other planets. You know, because they're so so extinct. Oh yeah, we should go ahead and do our level up here as well. Bam. There, we finally have Charm completely maxed out, which means we should be able to win any charm thing that pops up now. Outstanding. Absolutely awesome. Let's finish out Assault training as well. Yeah, we've got no points into shotguns, and shotguns are actually doing good for us still. So that's awesome. So yeah. 25, so we got 5 more levels to go, because level 30 will be max. In the original game, level 60 was max. In the Legendary Edition, what they basically did is they put it to 30 levels instead, but they give you twice the experience, or twice the, what do you call it? Twice the points to put into your skill trees per level. So they just cut the amount of times you have to level up in half, but you get the same amount of points, so. I believe after level 25, though, instead of 2 every level up, we're gonna get 1 point. So this is pretty much the build we're gonna work with here. Even if we went towards shotguns now, we'd get literally 1 point in shotguns, which really wouldn't do anything. So we'll probably just finish out our fitness line here, because there's 4 points there. And more than likely, we'll end up just putting like 1 point more into sniper rifles, because there's nowhere else to really put it. And that'll be probably what we're looking with, dealing with. So for her, I think we're just going to work on barrier. That way we can max these out next level. For Garrus, Assault training I don't think will really be super useful for him. I believe I have first aid maxed out. I do, so that is actually not necessary for him. I wish I would have thought about that when I was... Oh, well, no, we wanted to unlock electronics so we get overload. So yeah, that's why we did that, okay. Damping, we have the challenge done. That's not a horrible ability, though. We could put more points into it. No, yeah, I think we're gonna go into more of his tactical armor, though. That looks good. Let's take a look at equipment. We got a whole bunch more equipment here. Frictionless materials. I think that helps actually with cooldowns. Let's take a look here. So, we've got a medical exoskeleton, which actually would not be a horrible choice. We are going to take lots of toxin damage from the Rachni in here, and this also gives her health regen. And it gives her a 15% power cooldown reduction, which is not horrible because right now she's got a 16% from this one and then very, very tiny increase to her shield. So actually, this medical exoskeleton, that's actually way better for her. And right now, she's got 120 shields from the shield modulator. Let's see, what else did we get that I was just looking at? Frictionless materials, that is apparently not an armor. That must be a gun upgrade. Okay. So... we could actually go with that kinetic buffer for even more cooldown reductions. I think we will do that because her biotic abilities are incredibly important. We actually have a much better biotic amp here for her. Got this, but this is massive duration and power bonus and an even better cooldown bonus than what she's got. Outstanding. Okay. I don't know where we picked that up, but... and does she have a better handgun option? Karpov 8 is what she's using. Looks like that is probably the best gun for her. She doesn't need a shotgun or an AR. She's not trained in them. For this, though, let's see. She's got shredder rounds instead of the combat scanner. That frictionless materials. That is 6% more damage and heat damping. So that actually helps with overheat. That would actually be really good for my assault rifle so that I can just spray considerably more bullets. We have a lot of frictionless materials here, actually. Coil. Wow, much better scram rails for considerably more damage here. Oof. Boy, we picked up a lot of good ones here. Weapon stabilizer. Yeah, you don't need that. Let's have you take one of these scram rails. That's fine. Let's take a look at our assault rifle here. Yeah, the Inferno rounds. We've got this rail extension. Yeah, so I wouldn't mind more heat damping. However, comma space. These better scram rails here. 20% more damage. So it's 40% more damage here. Sledgehammer. Is that what we were using? I think we're using these Inferno rounds. Which I don't think Inferno rounds... like I was playing with them and whatnot. 18 damage a second for 5 seconds. I don't think that's like super important here. I do like more weapons force. But I think honestly just taking some shredder rounds here for straight 40% more. So with all these together we're doing 80% more damage, which 80% of 336 is significant, so. Okay, heatsink capacity in seconds. We've got 6 seconds of sustained fire with this assault rifle, which is not horrible. It's actually really decent, so I think we'll keep trying that. Now let's take a look at our shotgun. We are running the shredder rounds on that. Now, should we do sledgehammer rounds on that? Because a shotgun already has a lot of weapons force. So that could make this actually have significantly more knock 'em back potential, which sounds pretty good. This rail extension 6 is actually 29% more damage. Whereas the scram rail is 20% damage. So it's actually not as good as the other one. What was I thinking? I don't know, should we do some frictionless materials for more heat damping? I don't think we need it. We got 5 sustained seconds of shooting with this shotgun. That's plenty, right? Handgun we're really not using. I don't think we will need to use it either, but let's see. 12% more damage, but 40% slower fire rate. The target gets minus 20% accuracy. I can use this handgun to be fair. Maybe instead we give this to Liara. Is this better than the handgun she's got? It might be. We're not using it at all. Maybe let's just take the brawler. Let's see, what do you have? Okay, this is actually not that far above what she has. It's 1 less second for heat sink capacity, but she doesn't shoot her gun that fast anyway, so that doesn't matter. But it is higher accuracy and slightly more damage. So we'll actually let her have our Spectre gear. It's a good choice. I don't think that's bad at all. Okay. Cool. Let's try this. Pop this open. I think there's one that pops out of the vent in here. Yep. Perfect. Man, it's literally been years since I played this, and I remembered that he pops out of the vent. That must have scared the living crap out of me or something when I initially played, huh? I was very young last time I played this, so it probably did scare the living cripple out of me.
A backup power system, Commander.
Oh, I totally missed that these guys were on the floor, my bad. So the baby Rachni. Right to roof and comms. It's locked down. Not enough power for restart. Okay. Oh, we could open this power junction, looks like.
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
Wish we could see what this does when we look at it. Oh yeah, and enjoy all these little upgrades and stuff we're doing now. Because in Mass Effect 2, we don't have an inventory like this where we get to constantly make little adjustments to our gear. They actually get rid of that, so. Memory core access. We can prepare for 100 Omni Gel where we're going to attempt a manual reactivation. This part is fun. Are you watching, Jess? This is a favorite puzzle of mine. Are you still in the chat or are you busy? Because this is a favorite puzzle of mine. This was in the original Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. This is actually a test that they use in the real world. I believe they use it a lot, testing the intelligence of monkeys. They time how fast a monkey can do this and in how many moves. waiting to see. This is a very fun puzzle. I'm not saying I'm good at it, but this is a very fun puzzle. So essentially, memory core 1 is damaged. We need to transfer module stack to core 2 or to 3 in order to reactivate it. So essentially, these red ones are bad, blue ones are good. We have to get this stack completely over to one of these stacks. And the way this works is you have to put smaller has to go on larger. You can't put a larger one on top of a small one. So core 1, we can move to core 3. And then core 1, we can move to 2. Core 3, we move to 1. Or to core 3, we move to 2. See how this works? So we have to figure out how to get the base over here, essentially. Now it's 2 or 3. Initially, this puzzle is supposed to be done where you're putting it onto the third one, but either way works here. And there is a optimal way to do this, which is probably not the way I'm doing it. But
it looks like you're trying to restore this facility.
that's kind
Would you
of
like help?
mini games I like. It's not particularly hard, but at least it's different. Like you actually have to think about it. You can still do it fairly quickly. I remember doing this as a kid, and it drove me absolutely nuts because I was like, I don't know, like 12 years old, and I just wasn't thinking about it. I was just running around trying to shoot bullets at things, and it really frustrated me for a good 5 minutes until I figured it out.
You're the virtual intelligence
Those
that
are the
runs
kind of
this
mini
place?
games I
This
appreciate.
system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
What do you need to know?
To determine the data access available to you. Basic access is limited to non-secure queries. Secure access allows most system functions. Privileged access is available only to executives of Binary Helix.
Commander Shepard, I work for the Citadel's Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note
That's
that queries
shocking
relating to corporate secrets
that it
require
actually lets you have
privileged
full access.
Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries.
Okay.
You may access me at any holographic
So
interface
she won't let
within
us-
Peak 15.
She won't let us access anything that's important
Lady
to the company.
Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you have unleashed to sleep.
Pretty much.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Now exiting
Go
to
up to the roof access.
User alert.
See what we can do
Landline
up
connections
here.
are disabled.
Gotta get the
Passenger
tram
trams are
reactivated.
offline.
Oh, my wet pallet is supposed to show up today. They emailed me yesterday, Amazon did, and said that it wasn't going to show up till Friday, and I just got the message, though, that it's supposed to show up today. Yeah, for having no points in the shotguns, this thing actually works rather well.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
That was close.
Manual restart required.
That was very close there. Yeah, the shotgun actually does surprisingly well for having no points into its shotgun tree
User
whatsoever.
alert. Landline connections are...
Line's repaired.
Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
Oh, we don't need that. We already asked.
That's all I...
The sooner we are off this frozen world, the better.
Oh, are you cold, Liara? You want me to warm you up? We can do that. You know, we're a Spectre. I do find it interesting that they didn't have, like, Spectre-grade armor at the requisitions office on the Citadel. I think you might have to
User alert.
beat the game
Main
once,
reactor
maybe,
shut
or
down
maybe it's
in
available
accordance with emergency
like,
containment
closer
procedures.
to the end of the game,
Manual
maybe.
restart required.
So I think there's actually like some special N7 armor you can get from them, but I could be wrong. We're what, like halfway, maybe a little bit more than halfway done with the whole first game here? We've actually made a ton of progress now that we did the majority of the going around all the different little planets. Like, oh yeah, see the weapons force on this is great because it just knocks stuff back. This is awesome. I'm gonna check equipment real quick because actually we did get some new armors. Okay, the Hydra's garbage. Onyx, I think, is garbage. Let's see, Liara. Any of these light armors good at all? No. I think both those could be toasted then. This one, the duelist, no. It's junk. Okay. So yes, we did get some new armors. They're not good
Main
though.
reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Oops, is this where we came from? No, this is elevator to reactor. That's where we want to go. Get this reactor going again. I think there's Geth in the reactor room here, right?
Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
Manual restart required. Yeah, there's Geth because we're jammed. So, looks like Liara having the scanner upgrade for her gun does not help us. We're still jammed. Alright, give me an overload. Good, that knocks him down.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
My gun overheated. Let me get my assault rifle. You get a barrier up. You activate overkill. Then I will also activate overkill. Oh, my teammates are down. We're gonna back up a bit here. We're gonna pop Unity. We're gonna pop Immunity. Heal everybody up with some Nutty Gel. Oh yeah, this thing overheats super quick. Go ahead and pop your barrier again. I thought it was supposed to be 6 seconds.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
They must have been hitting
Manual
with
restart
something.
required.
Yeah, they must have been hitting us with something that was overheating our weapon. Because that was overheating way faster than it should have. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I keep checking because it keeps feeling way too easy, but it is on insanity difficulty, so. I know Mass Effect 2 is not going to be nearly as forgiving on insanity difficulty. But, yeah, as long as we were just slightly careful at all on this first game, apparently it is just not that bad. Oh, nothing up here to activate. Interesting.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
I'm gonna say that constantly, apparently. Alright, let's flip the switch on this bad boy.
The AG3 fuel line's cut.
Okay, well, there. We fixed fuel lines by pushing a button. You have completed the repairs to peak 15. Well, isn't that just fan-damn-tastic? Shivered. Mirror terminal. We don't need the mirror terminal. I get it. Everything's repaired. All right, team. I do like how they match. We ended up with matching armor for our squad mates. That's nice. Be nice if they matched me, or if I had some green camo armor. That'd be cool. I am a fan of this black and red though. Mass Effect 2 and I believe 3 as well. Regardless of what armor you're wearing, you can change the. Regardless of which armor you're wearing, you can actually change the color and the like finish on it. Which elevator is this? Elevator to cafeteria. What? Do we need to go to the cafeteria? I don't. Cafeteria is where we came from. Okay. So we want to go this way to the tram. Cafeteria. We're not hungry. I mean, to be fair, we're a soldier, so we're probably always hungry.
And transit hub.
Soldiers are always hungry, man. They burn so many calories.
Contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
Typically, soldiers are also younger, so they're already burning more calories.
They're locked in.
Repair plasma
The door
purge.
could be finessed. It appears that the trams to the subsidiary stations are beyond it.
Let's see here. Yeah, we get. Oh, that's not gonna work. Try that again. It's definitely a harder one than I'm used to. There we go. Junk bin, Scram Rail 9 and a junk bin. Okay, interesting. Predator M9, medium armor. Fortunately,
Losing them. They're in. Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here?
He must have felt there was no hope of surviving, that killing himself would be easier.
that's fair. Oh, I guess we should probably. Oh, won't let us drop a save because there's an enemy here. Okay. Ouchie. Still won't let us save. Interesting. What if I do this? There we go. Drop save, just so if something happens, we don't have to replay a bunch. I do love how we can only sprint for a couple of seconds before we are exhausted. I don't blame that on having space legs. There we go, we can access the tram now. Else in here? No. Alright, let's go to Rift Station.
Central Station. Destination, Rift Station.
To the Rift Station. To the Rift Station. Yeah, we got 9:25 now. We spent, what, an hour?
Now arriving at Rift Station.
An hour since I predicted an hour and a half, I think. Or was it 8:45? Might have been 8:45, actually, that I said about an hour and a half. I was guessing. We've done the majority of Noveria already, I believe. There's hot labs we need to go to. This is somewhere. I don't know. It didn't tell us.
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
I'd only be upset if they'd fired.
Even hopped up on stems, my people know the rule. 2 legs good, 4 legs bad.
Yeah.
Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs
Princess folks, a
last
heavily
week.
armed horse.
Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians.
There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs.
Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from the outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Pretty sure they came from in the labs, okay?
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only.
Listen. I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
I understand. I'm not going to ask you to do that.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts in stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
The U.S. did the same thing in World War II.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
Fair.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
I think. Oh, good, another 2 Paragon points. Whoops. Are we there yet? Oh, we're so close, y'all. We're so close to max Paragon points. I'm so excited about that. What do we got here? Log? No. Right. Who are you?
What?
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me and not your friend?
Oh, she knows who Liara is.
Because I do not know anything about the matriarch.
Then why would I?
Oh. Okay, whatever.
You're a member of the science teams.
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
Cloning. No, that's cloning.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Ialis from the University of Arraeus. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
Did I interrupt something?
I was meditating. I suppose to a species as brash as yours, it would appear to be inattention.
You seem less upset about this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
That's all for now.
She's such a
Then
bitch.
I will return to my meditations.
Such a bitch, Dr. Halon.
What? No! Sorry, I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need?
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing, I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Who's he?
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I heard there were some problems up here.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventralis.
I mean, that's fair, man. It's kind of an unwinnable situation right now, so. Yeah, Reaper X is no good. No. Phoenix 6, no. Definitely not. No. Ooh, gross, no. Horrible stock. Okay, medical bay. Let's see if there's anything in here.
Hang on. What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
And I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets.
They don't.
You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature, but there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
It doesn't matter how safe you make it. Biological weapons are illegal.
They're illegal, they're unethical, however, comma.
They'll get this kind of weapon
That's
one way or
effective.
another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
Is there a cure, Doctor? A treatment?
Our first priority was getting it working. We were close to synthesizing an antidote when Mira went down. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
What will it take to get the cure for these people?
The quarantine labs are near the science team's quarters. Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following our processes.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
We should be able to catch these guys up. We just have to get into that section. Good, good, good. I don't know if I've done this side quest before. To restricted area.
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
Well, that's where you want to go, is quarantine lab. Is that... We're over here, so this is the wrong spot. Okay, yes, this is where we came in, so the quarantine lab is where we want to go right here. This should have it. Ah, okay.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles.
Oh good, we got all the codex entries for all the different races. Perfect.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
Oh, I like Hound, all are.
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Be the quiet kind?
I'm sane. God, am I sane.
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
Okay.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
I don't think those are particularly good necessarily.
Okay, this one will get you. How can you tell jokes? So this hydrogen atom says to another hydrogen, I lost my electron.
I've heard this one.
And the other hydrogen says, man, are you sure?
Says I'm positive.
I'm positive.
That's my kind of joke right there. Damn. Wait, where's this go? Mess hall. Okay. Science station, hot labs, tram. Okay, well.
You're not part of the crew.
Call me Shepard. I'm a Spectre sent by the Citadel.
There aren't any human specters. Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay, maintenance area is locked. Oh, is mess hall where we came from, I guess? Okay. So we do have to go back there. Dr. What's-His-Butt and the captain, I think, as well, to get access through where that guard is blocking everything off. I think in the past I've just gone straight to the hot labs here. I don't think I've actually done all these side quests in here. All right, let's see. So I think he said Dr. Palin should have the maintenance
What's on your mind?
access. No?
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
I could have swore he said this guy.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra Metagel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
It's fair.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
You don't gotta be so savage there, Shepard. Chill just a little bit, girl. Chill. Man's doing his job. He's doing it well. Let him cook. Let him cook. All right, we have access to that. Does the journal tell us? Who did he tell us? As... No, it's not in here, is it? Here... Yeah, he was talking about the maintenance way being better. Thought he said Dr. Palin would be the guy to talk to about that. There is this.
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
This. I think we can like force our way through there, but they're saying this other quarantine section's better, maybe? Maybe it was the medical guy, Dr. Cohen, that actually had the maintenance access. Which doesn't make sense that he'd have maintenance access, but...
Yes?
Yeah.
I need to get into the maintenance areas.
I have a pass, but there's nothing back there, just snow. Well, snow and maintenance access.
Things are gonna hit the fan in this place. Slip me the card and I'll keep your team safe.
I have your word on that. Just don't tell the guards. They're twitchy enough.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
There we go. Now we can get through maintenance. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Quarantine and barracks, perfect. Yes, this is maintenance here. Sweep the maintenance area. Let's see what's going on in here. Oh, give us 9,000 credits. We are stacking the monies up now that we're at this point in the game.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation.
Matriarch Benezia right
to
there.
shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told her about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
There's obviously no peaceful way to settle this.
Indeed.
Stasis, really? Unfair. Get that overload. I don't think Geth are going to be an issue if we took out your commandos. I'm just saying. feel like it's on the hardest difficulty at all. I keep checking, but it still is. I'm hardly having to use any tactics here. You just point and shoot.
Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will. You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions, briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
We met Shiala on Pharos. She told us about Sovereign's indoctrination.
It is a terror to be trapped in your mind, to beat upon the glass as your hands torture and murder. I was powerless, nothing but a tool for Saren. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination, but you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. You should.
Mother, don't leave. Fight him.
You've always made me proud, Liara.
I'm sure she needed to hear that from the conversation we had with her last time.
Die.
Well, let's just pop a singularity and overload. Oh, did it happen again? Oh, that was just a disappointing boss fight, man.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
This is on insanity, dude.
We've got Metagel. Maybe we can... No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother.
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn.
Little wing, huh?
No, right. They always said there would be a...
There's no lights at the end of the tunnel? To be fair, if you see light at the end of a tunnel, you're probably in a train tunnel and you should not be there. The Rachni Queen. My teammates not seeing this, like... Where are my teammates and all this? Like, come on.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
We filled you with enough plasma to pop a tank.
This vessel is
Oh, come on, Shepard. You
edge.
can't figure out what's going on here.
She struggles. You cannot see her magnificence. We are breathing on the embers. We are the mother. We sing for those left behind, the children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
Did you order your people to kill the science team?
No, we were locked away here. The children are beyond our songs. They have been lost to silence. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
The Rachni were a threat to the galaxy. Those tanks are filled with acid. If she gets out of hand, they dissolve her.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No. I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows.
Oily shadows.
We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Oh, plus 24 Paragon points. That's got to push us over the edge, yeah? Maxed Paragon. Woohoo! Sounds like a klaxon. Let's see, this is elevator to restricted area. Elevator to mess hall. That's the quarantine lab there that we want to get to. Not sure what this restricted area is. There are a bunch of people here before. Oh, there's the tram, okay. Yeah, there's the hot labs there. Why is this locked down?
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
You let these things out?
I am only following the orders. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
A 1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous.
I'll say.
Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army.
Oh, of course they did.
When they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Obviously, they were wrong.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
This is fascinating, but we don't have time to chat.
These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira destruct.
The codes. We don't want to set this purge off just yet, though. We want to try to get that stuff to save those guys that got toxin damage. Or are we locked out of that now that we already dealt with Benezia? It's locked down until purge is that. So we're locked out of that. That's freaking dumb. That's freaking dumb. Wow. Wow. Of course, my save was way before that. So we just can't save those guys then? Is that how this works?
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875020079. Code Omega local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
harder than the boss fight was. Which is just dumb. It's dumb pacing right there. Only for the hot labs, right? I'm not killing these other guys, I take it. Those other quests are just gone. Yes, apparently you have to make sure you do that before you bump into Benezia. Or you just can't complete it. So dumb. I don't think we can go back through here. We will attempt, but I don't think it's gonna let us. Yeah, no, it's locked out. So once we bump into Benezia, we just can't finish those other quests. Holy freaking crap. You're kidding me. You are kidding me. Okay, well. Watch this. We're gonna redo it. Right, this is the right spot. Econ chamber. There's the tram. Yep. We're gonna redo this whole damn thing because the game insists on being that way. Fine. Fine. You wanna play awkward rules? We'll play awkward rules. Because I wanna do those quests. We were gonna try to save those guys that were in the med bay. But we just can't go back and talk to anybody once we bump into Benezia. I didn't even know Benezia was there. Needed to go into the quarantine area to get the stuff to save those scientists that were
now arriving at Rift Station,
affected by the toxin.
Hydraulix research facility.
But we just can't do that after we bump into Benezia, which is the dumbest shit. So, okay.
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
I'd only be upset if...
Look, you're human and that's...
My name's...
First we knew the
You were
bastard.
taken by...
The board's sending us...
I'm not...
Oh, if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Thanks for the help.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing them.
Hang on. What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother.
No, you did nothing wrong.
What happened?
I have a non-disclosure agreement. And I'd like... You know Mira, the VI? These three were exposed to a
It doesn't matter how
militaries. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine.
I'll talk.
Back, we talk to the captain again.
Something you need?
I've heard about
God, I wish we could help those. He'll run a full scan. I'll radio ahead to let the...
Turians don't like the cold, Shepard. Did I ever mention that?
I don't think any of the alien species like the cold. I don't think the Krogan particularly like it either. They're from a pretty barren desert world.
You came to find out about... I'm Olar.
I need to know more.
About
Ragni? That's...
Where did they...
They found... Crazy.
I need to know everything about...
I told you all I can.
Who?
I closed the door.
Tell me what you know.
You think I want absolution? There isn't.
Could Matriarch Venezia...
It's possible.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's this guy we need to go through.
You're not part of the crew.
I have Ventralis's permission.
Yeah. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Mix in precise quantities. As each chemical is poured, the equipment will mark the minimum and maximum amount that will work. Too little or too much will spoil the result.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
Ambush.
You're a sleeper agent for Venezia.
I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
Why this section was locked out. What do you... Oh, you know. That's why this was locked out after, because it wouldn't make sense to fight her, I guess, after we take out Venezia. That's probably the whole reason this was locked. Get off the... Wow, it's ridiculous. It's a whole nother little section there that we just didn't have access to.
Commander, looks like that Asari doctor killed the goat.
They came out of there.
You mean the inorganics the Asari had with her?
Venezia brought them with her.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
I'll be leaving now.
So, like, that also tells us that going through the maintenance bay is probably the easiest way to get to Venezia there. Like, that just makes so much more sense to deal with the situation that way. It's annoying, though, that you can't go back and get the cure made for these guys afterwards. Like, what becomes of them? Then you have no idea, because you can never go back in and check in on these guys after you fight Venezia. That's weird to me. It just does not feel right. And this makes sense, because you know, we gotta talk to Cohen to give him the cure anyway. He can also give us the maintenance codes, and then we go back down there. Like, it's a perfect loop.
Is that the cure? You did it?
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall? She just tried to kill us.
Alestia? That's unbelievable. I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
Let me guess. Saren the Spectre.
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look, the guards, they've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
Thanks for the warning. Here's the cure.
Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough. Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives, do you know that?
Could you spare a few medical packs? They're worth their weight in gold up here.
You didn't get these from me. Ventrolis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
It's another 24 Paragon points. Which is super useful.
Uncertain. I welcome you.
I heard there were some problems up here.
Furtive for now, with forced cheer.
This doesn't seem like the time
with nervous amusement. I have nothing else to do.
I'll see you later.
Grimly, I will hope it is so.
So, the other thing we can do is just go through this restricted area. This is the brute force option.
Warning, Watchdog protocol is active.
Woo, I might have waited too long there. Let me try... Yeah. See, even these turrets can shred us faster than Venezia's whole thing. That's nuts to me. Absolutely nuts to me. That the boss fight itself was just so laughable. But then encounters like this will shred you. I don't know, it kind of cracks me up. It's awkward pacing, to say the least.
Warning, Watchdog protocol is active.
Oh, the guards want to kill me now, okay. Oh, why am I overheated? Can I shoot my gun yet? Thank you. curiosity, is Captain Ventress's guys hostile? Looks like it. It's nuts. You're telling me just because I tried to brute force in. Interesting. So these guys were definitely on Benezia's side as well then. I guess it's a good thing we take them out then, because they probably would just kill these scientists.
No! Don't touch me!
Oh, you guys are fine. You guys are fine.
Target acquired. Got him.
The maintenance way right here, right? Yes. Okay, cool. So that's what that side quest was like.
You do not know the privilege. Her... Leah
is up.
Oh, let's get another singularity because we need more of those. Why are you blocked, dude? this is just laughably easy compared to those other silly fights. Like, we're like literally not doing anything here. So
this
silly.
Is not over. Saren is unstoppable. The key is... He sent me here to find the... I took the...
Knowing the...
You have to...
Mother!
She actually knocked me over. Despite all my physics threshold.
You will have to stop him, Shepard. Hold on. We've got Metagel. Maybe we can... No.
Oh, they gave us completionist.
He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother.
Good night, little wing. No light. They always said there would be a...
Yes, 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 yes. Been here before. We've done this part before. We still have another 20 or 2 points instead of 1, like I was thinking. Okay. Oh, continue going into fitness. Yeah, despite having this, it won't let us use these abilities on her, which is super weird. We're gonna get Master Singularity and Master Barrier. There's here, we'll get Master Shield Boost. Guess we'll just work on sniper rifles for him there. There we go. I was like, why isn't it activating? Strange. It won't let me skip this long freaking section. Okay. Whatever. At least we saw what that actual side quest was. Because I did not remember doing that before. Probably what happened before is the same thing. It locked me out.
Serves as our
music.
Understand you.
What?
Your way. We.
How are you?
And
if
what?
The Ragnar.
They made a
Your
mistake.
Give me my Paragon points. By saving her in Mass Effect 3, actually, we end up meeting this queen again. Whereas if you kill her, you do not meet her. So, I think it's a good choice to save her personally. Which is the choice I made in the original Mass Effect before Mass Effect 2 was even released, or 3. There we go, another 24 Paragon points, even though we've already maxed out Paragon Tree. And now we can go here and go do that neutron purge. Oh, and maybe I should try the sniper for that room with all the Rachni in it at the end there. You should be using your assault rifle, not a handgun.
Are you here to secure the situation? You must listen. This was Ragnar. After she lays eggs, I am thinking these Rachni. Mother always say I would meet a bad end. I am feeling not so well. Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira destruct.
That looks incredibly painful. Very nice. Codes. Run over here.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Here it comes!
Like a little bit of range game to take care of that. And neutron purge, go boom. Very nice. Well, very nice, very nice. All right, with that done, I think we literally just leave now, yeah? Leave. Depart tram. Okay. We shall do that. Central Station we go. Boop, 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 boop. Come on, speed it up.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
Fast transition.
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The Commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the Commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
Crew, dismissed.
Noveria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
You're not
Setting
gonna
up
be
the link
happy
now,
about
Commander.
the Rachni.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Noveria?
And then release the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Right. Oh, you know what? Actually, I gotta look at the missing person that was in Strennis. Strennis system, Horsehead Nebula cluster, Aerith's brother and his ship. So it is Strennis. Side quest out of the way, go back to the Citadel. Check the requisitions guy again. And talk to Liara again, see if we can't advance her romance.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, I'm glad you were in the area. We've got an emergency situation, and you're the only one I can trust to get the job done.
How can I help, Admiral?
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station with a psychotropic drug. The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy, and the biotics are effectively using them as human shields.
I'll do everything within my power to bring those researchers back safely, Admiral.
I know you will, Commander. I'm sending you the station coordinates now. Fifth Fleet out.
This is where I was supposed to go. Oh, right here. Zawin. There we go. I was like, what the heck's going on? Still has not given us the achievement for Garrus completing 5 missions, so it's still bugged. It still won't give us overload, so that appears to be bugged still. But campaign's not over, so we'll see how it goes. See, it popped Medal of Exploration 2 and 3 for me again, it says. And it does this every time. Those pop up every single time I go to an uncharted world. It pops up again. Sure why it's doing that, but it is. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's one insignia. There's several, I believe, that we needed, like 2 more. So I think we have 1 more we gotta find for that. Something along those lines. Still need several more light metals, rare metals, and heavy metals. We're getting closer on those, but... Oh, of course it's a thresher. Why wouldn't it be a thresher? Seems to be doing far less damage with his acid than he used to be. I remember the first few times we had played, it was like instantaneous. Like 1 hit from him and we were practically dead. So the Mako must have more shields and such as we level up, is the one thing I can assume. Which seems interesting that it would change at all, despite our level increasing, but... credits. Nice. Okay, go get this other anomaly. Doodah. Looks like another mineral over here as well, which is awesome. Mark the name by mineral deposit when he died or was killed. Oh my god. So did that give us... Okay, it just marked the locations of interest for the minerals, looks like. Okay. Okay. This beacon was a Geth trap. Easy. Wowza. Yeah, we went to train wreck. Yeah, that was the first one we went to, so it's just this one now. Privateer base. Which must be where the side quest wants us to go. Must be. Looks like there's some turrets. Overload. Yeah, this would be great for singularity. Aha! Captain. Small data. Oh, this data. Find Gareth's little tower, let him know that he's been killed. Okay. Medical base, Caicus system of the Hades Gamma cluster. That's where we're going next. Caicus system of the Hades Gamma. You can do that. You can do that. Okay. That Hades Gamma was like right here. We've been to the Keika system? I don't think we have. I think that's entirely new. So maybe we can survey some more materials here. Yes, there's a heavy metal. That one. There's rare. Really? Nothing on this asteroid belt? Check that one. This one, Koki. Red. It's a bionic incursion area. Guess we just take Tally because his is not popping anyway, so. Signal, science-based. Let's check out the anomalous signal first. Matrix writings, I think we already have all those, don't we? Other Matrix writings, okay. And another Matrix writings? Good grief, there's 3 of them all sitting here? Is that done now? Need 2 more of the League medallions, okay. Still need more light metals. It's okay. Still got a question mark. save this, because whoopsie daisy, we haven't done that in a minute. Take down the terrorists, but remember to check your targets. The civilians are so addled by the drug, they'll wander right in the middle of the firefight. Well, that's not good. Threshold, like that should not be a thing at this point. Like the biotics, like they should deal damage to me, but it shouldn't be knocking me over. That's ridiculous. I'll just take more armor. More shields. Like, there's no reason to do anything different than that. Because their biotics can still knock me over even with the stuff that I have. Okay, well, that's done. Is that it? We good? Yeah, worked a hack. Okay. Ooh, easy. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, there's a mineral on our way over here. So like 8 more total I need, something like that. We're getting close to have them all done. I've never finished them all before. It'd be nice to have all these minerals and stuff found for the simple joy of knowing that I found them all. Yep, there's a heavy metal. Should be 2 more heavy metals. Oh, this is going to be a thresher mod, isn't it? Okay. That's annoying. I'm sorry, did you leave your like zone of influence? Nice. Go.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
This is Hackett. Nice job with that. I always knew we could count on you,
You
Commander.
took down the biotics with minimal collateral damage.
I killed innocent people today, Admiral.
No, we didn't.
Biotics set it up, but I pulled the trigger.
We did not kill him.
The biotics had every advantage, including human shields. You lost a handful of civilians. Any other unit I sent in would have lost dozens of innocent lives. You saved a lot of lives today, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
I didn't realize we had killed any of them, so that's news to me. I thought we'd save all of them, but, well. Alright, let's pop back over to the Citadel, see if there's anything we can buy at the Spectre shop before we do Vermeer. Because Noveria is done. Yes, Citadel, land. Yeah, like 2 seconds of sprinting before we're completely at a goose. So not at a goose, at a gas. Really trying to get Garrus's
Equalizing
completed missions.
interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Come
Log.
on, let's go.
The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Let's go.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Emily Wong, or is it Emily Wright? What's funny is that looks like Emily Wong right there. All right. What you got? Do you have anything better to buy in here?
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Let's go to sell. Let's sell all of our junk that we have marked. Let's go to buy. Let's see, what do you got? You've got nothing else that's marked. Okay. Guess we get grenade and medi-gel upgrades though. That's garbage. Yeah, I can't tell what Rex is wearing, but I'm pretty sure it's nothing crazy. Yeah, I mean, no, not really. He doesn't have like any different inventory. Okay. It's lame. And he's supposed to have the good stuff. I guess not.
Presidium technicians are struggling to understand why a computer system catastrophically
But his
overloaded
inventory would have
recently.
reset. He would have had some good
Technicians
stuff
are
in there.
reportedly
But
unsure of what caused the malfunction, or even what the system was originally designed to do. CSEC is investigating the possible vandalism or misuse of public property.
it takes so much time to go there just to check that store. It's like nothing useful in there, basically. Which is absurd.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Oh yeah, it's because we need to be decontaminated. We're going on to the Citadel.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Should be relieved. Because we are home. Alright, let's see if Liara has anything new to chat about.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
Oh, so now we know it's Sovereign's power, okay.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
We don't have the luxury of time. An Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
It's kind of true, though.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you.
Aww.
The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what happened on Akuz. The fact that you survived shows a remarkable strength.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you, to understand what made you into the woman you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Are you sure you're interested in me, or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Lieutenant Alenko.
Not that I'm aware of.
The Lieutenant and I are just friends. Nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
No, you were right. There is something between us.
I knew it, and I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close to you? We have only known each other a short time.
We are standing fairly close.
We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
These things never make sense. They just happen and we get swept up in the storm.
You make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
I'll keep you safe.
I am not looking for a protector. This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. You. I need some time.
Take all the time you need, Liara. I'll be here.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else for now.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Alright, making progress with Liara. Perfect. I guess let's pop down and see the quartermaster. I doubt he's got anything interesting to buy either, but we've been buying every license we've come across, so hopefully he's got something interesting in there. Let's check our equipment real quick and just mark anything we don't want. Yes, all the assault rifles here. We don't need any of these. Don't need any of these. Pistols, don't need any of these. We have a sniper rifle we want. Yep. Armor, we don't need this. Don't think any of these are good. Definitely isn't. Let's see, these. Ooh, high explosive rounds. 500% weapons force. But also 500% more heat generation. Good lord, that's a lot of heat. It's a massive amount of weapons force, though. That would be fun to try out. But yeah, more damage and more damage. Or do we go with the heat dumping? Or damping? That's hardly going to change it because it's 500% more heat, so this really is not going to change it by much. I might as well go with those. Think. I think we might just go with Inferno rounds actually on this thing.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Let's sell all that junk. Now we have ridiculous amount of money. All right, let's compare this. So he's got the Predator HX armor, and that is significantly less damage protection at 58 instead of 77. But 540 shields, which is considerably more shields than we have. And 14 versus 34 tech and biotic. That might be better than just the straight up damage protection, because the damage protection I don't think involves shields, only your health. And we have master immunity ability, so that actually might be better. Let's go ahead and buy it just to check it out. I don't think that's very good. This. Okay, yeah, that's the same one we have. Same one we have. Same one we have. Yeah, so he's just got the same Spectre weapons we already have. Which, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be horrible to buy those same ones for, like, Garrus to use. It's just not really that necessary, though, is it? It is. Alright, so 4 armor. Yeah, so less damage protection, but doubles our tech and biotic protection, which is, I mean, the biotics is what's killing us, really, the whole knockdown thing. Much better shielding. Maybe let's give it a shot. Oh, and it's military camo, like I was saying. I kind of wanted. Okay. All right, this is the physics threshold, which did not seem to be doing like anything for us. This is 70% physics threshold, and 30% hardening. And we could go with another 20% damage protection. Not sure how much 20% would be, though. Another 4th health regeneration a second is kind of a big deal, though, right? And a 19% reduction in power cooldown. Toxin resistance, I don't know if we're really going to run anything with toxin, but that would actually be useful. Another 140 shields is probably best option here, to be fair. Just because we've already got high shields, so why not increase it to, would that be 680? Which is a ton of shields. Yeah. We'll go for that and see what that looks like, I guess. See what that looks like. Open. Let's save this. Take a look at this journal. All right. So, oh yeah, we do need to find this Gareth guy in the Citadel Tower to finish that. We need 2 more League medallions, 2 more light metals, 2 more heavy metals, 3 more rare earth metals. Okay, getting close on that, and we need to do Vermeer here as well. Okay. I guess for Meyer, we're probably going to go ahead and do tomorrow. Because that would make sense to just have that be its own part, since last time was Pharos, today was Noveria, so then we'll just have the next part be Vermeer. I don't think Vermeer is that long, though, to be fair. Guess let's go ahead and go finish this. Side quests, since we have some time here.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior
Tempted just to work on
atmosphere.
Vermeer now, but
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore.
I don't remember
Exo
exactly
Presley
how long
has
it
the
is.
deck.
The thing is, the point we're at now, I'm pretty sure we could finish the entire game in one
Admiral
session.
Kahoku, a respected member of the
I think we could
Alliance
finish the
military, has
entire
passed away.
Mass Effect 1 in like one session.
The veteran soldier who won the love of his troops during conflict with the Batarians died of natural causes. Kahoku is survived by his wife and 3 children, who are planning a small private memorial service.
Kahoku is the one that Cerberus killed, I believe. Obsidian locations, go to the Central Tower, and we'll finish this out. But yeah, I don't think Vermeer is like super long. Pretty sure, and after Vermeer, it's like the end game.
I hope he's okay.
So I'm pretty sure
I'm on a break.
the
Talk to
next
someone
part
else if you need
we
anything.
could
I've
finish
got a
the
lot on my
entire
mind.
game.
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead? I guess I should have expected this. When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you for finding him. It's better to know one way or the other. That's what they say, right? Please
Yeah.
excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
Alright, too easy. Done. Alright, so now it's just going to Vermeer. Everything else has been taken care of. Yep, head back to CSAC. Alright. We did have to start a little bit late today, so that's unfortunate, but we finished Noveria pretty easily there and pretty quickly, so not a huge issue.
Reporter
I
Kalisa
kind of want to get
Al-Jilani
Vermeer done
recently
today,
attempted to
but
land an interview with Commander Shepard, the first human
think
Spectre.
literally
Commander
like we can
Shepard
finish
answered
Vermeer
difficult
in an hour.
questions,
Like, I think
demonstrating
it's
that
that
under
short.
that military
We'll just
uniform is a
slam through it
keen
really quick.
diplomatic mind.
And then the
We'll
rest
have
of the game
exclusive
after
footage
that,
later today.
maybe 2 hours, I think. Like, I really don't think there's that much gameplay left. So I think we'll save that for tomorrow, and I think we can finish all of Mass Effect 1 up tomorrow. It really should not take that long, so we'll go ahead and finish up the first game tomorrow is the plan.
Stand by.
Unless baby comes in, I'm in the hospital.
Decontamination in
As
progress.
always, that's what we're waiting on, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, we're all primed and ready for that. I'd like to thank everybody for showing up today. Appreciate everybody. I know not everybody likes to get in the chat, but I know we definitely had some people hanging out today. I appreciate you all, and I will see you guys, in theory, as long as there's no baby and I'm in the hospital, tomorrow. And we should be finishing Mass Effect 1 in our next stream, so woohoo! Thank you, everybody.